Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Back again already with some more new changes that have been added to the game without having to have an update. They are just server side, if it's I'm right in saying. So you don't need to download anything. They've just made changes because of it's winter, and I think there's just some changes that people have been asking for. I have heard like one of the problems some people complain about is that it's hard to see a lot of creatures within certain regions, that there's not a lot to be able to catch that you go on a walk. And so they sent an email out today saying one has to admit that tracking down dragons is not that easy, but neither frosty freshness nor scorching heat will stop real hunters. That's true to some extent. If it's real cold and it's raining, I quite like to just pull up somewhere and pull either a lure or a dragon's eyesight. And so for the upcoming months of difficult weather conditions, so it may not be forever, but for the upcoming months they've announced the ambush hunting season. In that, prepare to meet the new change balance today, right now, already changed. 1. The chance to get dragon's eyesight from chests is increased significantly. So my best tip for that is to go into rifts where there is an increased chance of getting treasure chests in there following update 1.2, I think, or 1.2.1. One of those. But anyway, if you go into a rift, there's a good chance of getting a dragon's eyesight. You might be able to go into a rift, pull a dragon's eyesight, find a treasure chest with a dragon's eyesight in, and then go outside and pull it. So then actually you can do the old switching between rift and normal. So the next one is the cost of the dragon's eyesight in the shop has been reduced to 300 coins. This is good. Dragon's eyesight is too expensive. It takes ages to save up. Granted, when they had the old coin system, it was a bit easier to get, but it's nice that they've changed that in line with the coin system. So we're going to be able to get, potentially, I can buy one straight away now. I luckily pulled one from a pillar yesterday, which has restocked my one, which I like to keep as an emergency just in case I see a creature on the radar that I can't access. Next up, we've got 3. The range of dragon's eyesight has been increased by 20%, so an extra 20% on top of what you can see increased, which means you're going to be able to reach creatures further away. You can stay in a spot and see more and go to catch them as well. So that's going to give you a lot of extra potential catches from pulling your dragon's eyesight. Number 4, after the winter invasion, pheromones, lures, elemental towers will generate 25% more creatures than before. So we've got that double buff to all those things now, but after the winter invasion, we're gonna get 25% increase for the what they're calling the ambush hunting season. Number 5, spells of elemental towers have become cheaper. So now it's going to be easier to cast them. Currently I've only got the recipe for Tower of Arcana. I'm not sure if that's changed. I can't remember what it was yesterday. But they're going to be cheaper, which is very good because some of them are quite expensive. I'm pretty sure I got the Tower of Arcana spell that's really cheap. But some of them are like 2 reds, which makes it very difficult to cast them regularly. So next up we have number 6, which is the Rift of Arcana spell has become cheaper and available to a large group. So if I cast Rift of Arcana using my runes, that's going to become available to other people who haven't actually contributed a rune. That would be really, really good, and make up for the fact that a lot of people are finding it difficult to find rifts that actually have a Mother of Dragons in. With this spell, you've got a guaranteed chance of getting a Mother of Dragons. Number 7, one that is a very nice change because I used to love this, the fact that only 7 days because you could cast it every week. Long hand spells now last, it's gone from 4 days to 7 days. So long hands is one that I got pretty early on. It was the second one that I got. Increases the vision by 25%. Still missing that extra 5% that you used to get. Oh, actually, no. Have they casted? Have they changed it? Because it says 4. No, it's them in the email. It says straight away. Still says 4 days on there, but it might actually just they've not changed the text on that. Oh, Sunsi. Number 8, Disquia, Rosie, Maglad, Snailin and Cutie Cat may now hatch from 10k and 10-hour eggs. The chance of hatching less useful creatures has been reduced. That's good. Disquia, you know, is probably best in there is Cutie Cat and Rosie. Maglad and Snailin, actually, yeah, those two evolve into Twisty, and it's a pretty high, I think it's 3rd highest on the Arcana types, so it could be a good one to hatch now. And then something special for friends. Please find a spreadsheet of skills and eggs here. So we do not have to rely on a maybe list devised by all of us. This list is crazy. It lists everything on, all stats on each creature, their potential move sets. It has the different, separated by the different types. So we can see, you know, the different cast time, DPS, which we already did have. Somebody had data mined that, and we did have that, so we went through that. If you have not seen that, go check out my video on best move sets, because we go through that in detail. We also have a skills list, so that goes through, you know, what are the better skills, the affected area that they attack in. Some have like 55 affected area. Why would that be beneficial when you're only fighting one? I'm not sure. Then we have DPS modifier, cast time, EPS modifier, and energy consumed to cast it. All information again that we already had in that same video. But this one's pretty good. The actual full eggs hatch list. No uncertainty about this. As I predicted, the hour eggs, the ancient eggs, are no different from 2k, 5k eggs that are on a distance-based hatch. So we have some pretty, obviously the best one is the golden tier. You're going to have a chance to, obviously it's been separated into wind types, fire types and so on. So right now I need to get a golden egg. I've got a golden egg hunt that I'm probably going to do tonight. I'm looking for Charybdis out of the or Stormdean actually, out of the wind types. I want Leviathan and Armorang out of water types. In the fire types, I need Smorg really bad, and Filbusters would be really good, or Fleabusters. Is it Filbusters? I always called it Filbusters. Fleabusters there. Don't need any grass types, and don't need any Arcana types. So yeah, it's all about those wind. So that's going to give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 on each one. 4 out of 18 chance. 2 out of 19, therefore 1 in 4.5 chance. 1 in 4.5 chance of getting something good from the next golden egg that I hatched tonight. So be sure to look out for that. I'll be putting out a video on that if it's a pretty good catch. If it's a, say if it's a, what's the worst that you could get? A Hydra probably. That's not good. Or a Grendel. Yeah, if it's not, I probably won't, because it'll just. But if it's a Leviathan, you can bet that I'm going to be putting that out. So if you can check that out yourselves. If you haven't got this, can I link this to it? Yeah, I should be able to. I should be able to copy that, and I should be able to put that into YouTube. If I haven't, then I apologise. But if you're not signed up to the friends list, do. It actually states there how you do that. I don't think I can go back down. Oh, it's here. Yes, they actually state if you're not on the friends list on this spreadsheet. Try and copy that because these are, yeah, it's a Google document. So this is friends. If you haven't, if this file is for our friends only, to receive other useful information, please send an email to friends@draconiusgo.com with subject "Put me on your friends mailing list." Put me on your friends mailing list, and that will get you on it. So I am going out now to do a golden egg hunt. Hopefully, I mean, it's looking that I know where that is, and for the first time ever in a golden egg hunt, I am going to get that without having to just like go without having to. I'm going to be able to reach every segment. I know, because I can tell where that is. I'm going to get every single segment. Hopefully it's going to cost me 1 segment. That would be the dream. We shall see. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.